What's up, guys? What's going on? You know, it's been a while. I know, it's been a while. First and foremost, thank you guys for tuning into this video. I really appreciate you. Thank you guys, who like what I do, who became a true fan of mine, who appreciate what I do. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me, and it means a lot to me for you to listen. Because I got some things to say, and before I embark on this new journey and what I'm gonna do, I want to make sure I set the record straight and say what I gotta say so I can move on the right way and be happy and be willing to give you guys some great, amazing, passionate content on basketball, because that's the type of person I am. If you noticed, I haven't posted in a while for like, I think 2 months. Pretty sure the last video that I've posted was the one-on-ones with Kid Kyrie, a YouTuber from the Massachusetts area. He got a pretty good following, so make sure you follow him, Kid Kyrie. Yeah, that was the last time I posted something, and before that I had the gym run with Devontae Frager. He came down, which was great. Shout out to him. Thank you for the opportunity. Appreciate you. Yeah, a lot has happened. I went through the battles with Next Chapter playing against Hoodie Cal. Great game. Respect to him. You know what I'm saying? Respect to what he does. Respect to what they do. Again, thank you guys for those opportunities. I really appreciate it. Yeah, it's been a while because, I was dealing with a lot, family issues. Also, I had went to Africa, my brother got married, so I went to Africa for like a week. Brother got married, came back, almost lost my second job as a trainer. My facility, gym space got shut down, so I had nothing. So I was maneuvering through a lot. Also, as well as I was trending on social media for that, obviously the one-on-one with Hoodie Cal. And, I was kind of trending for the wrong reasons. And, mentally, it kind of messed me up because it was everywhere. I'm not used to that, negative publicity being everywhere. I'm not used to that. I'm used to positive publicity. Like, I've had other videos go viral for positive things. So like for some that was negative, it rubbed me the wrong way, and it probably wasn't on their end to do it that way, but the outcome of it kind of rubbed me the wrong way and put me in a mental seat to take a step back and assess everything and let everything happen. And so one thing I really want to be clear about is I'm not a cocky person. I don't think because I accomplished a certain feat, it makes me better than somebody. I've never thought that. No. Everything that I've accomplished within myself, it's a competition within myself, and that I am prideful of, and that I wear on my sleeve, because all the things that's been happening, has been coming through the work of God and my hard work and dedication to this game, and has brought me to newer heights every single time. It's never because I've been brought to newer heights, I'm just better than you, I'm gonna be better than you because that's not how that works. You have your own thing, I have my own thing. I'm never gonna use that as a basis to be above somebody. And I think, certain things got put out of context, and obviously I'm trending for the, I'm D1, that thing is like, nah, like, I think that just got put out of context. If you go to my video history on my channel, I actually received a Division I scholarship from like basically my dream school, basically URI. I played basketball for URI, so yeah, I received a Division I scholarship, and I was a walk-on first, and that means I tried out and I made the team. But, that I wear that heavy because of what it took to get there, the process, the mental fortitude, the adversity, the perseverance, the dedication, the commitment that I had to do to receive that. and it was different. It was unconventional. It was lower than a 0.0005% chance to do that. So for me, I take pride in that, and the work that I put to get to that has made me become a better player and experience March Madness, experience traveling, stuff like that. So when I said that line, it wasn't more of he sucks and I'm better. It was more of, you know what, I don't suck, because there was speculations and people were saying I suck, and I had hecklers, like you could hear them in the video. I had hecklers like I didn't even know, like there was these group of people like I had never seen in my life, and I'm from Providence, Rhode Island. Rhode Island's not that big, so like you kind of can tell a familiar face, especially if it's around basketball, So I'm guessing they were fans of his, whatever, but they were behind me. So like it was just the heckling and all that was annoying. Started getting disrespectful. So for me, when I got a bucket, in the midst of it, I just said that, and it was really for him, like, bro, like, it was really for the guy, like, bro, you can't play ball. Like, the heckler, like, you don't play ball, you don't do anything. So it just came out in energy and passion. And, it came out. I usually, don't do stuff like that, but it just came out, and I was passionate. I'm a passionate person. But all in all, it was a great game. I'm a tip my hat. I lost, but I still, think I'm still in it. I'm just as good as all of them. I don't suck. I can get a bucket. I can give anybody a bucket. I play defense. I work on my game every day. I'm really into this game, so I'm not gonna go back and forth and do all of that. So, I leave it where it's at. One thing I do know, it's not over. Like, it's not over. And that's what I want you all to know, like, it's not over. Like, I'm not gonna stop doing what I'm doing. Like I said, I come from humble beginnings. Like, it was tough where I grew up. For me, it was tough for me. And, I didn't have scholarships out of high school. My best friends, they went D1. They were really good. So I was training with them. So mentally, I knew, like, yo, I can play at the highest level. I had pros around me all my life that were giving me the game, but that was based upon my effort and my passion for the game to ask those questions and to get better. That's how it happened. And so a little story that I got, like I said, in high school I didn't have scholarships, whatever. I ended up going to the University of Rhode Island. Honestly, I didn't even know there was a Division I school for a second. I swear I didn't even know. So I ended up going to University of Rhode Island, and my sister had went there. She was 3 years older than me, so she was there when I was a freshman. So as an incoming freshman, she was saying to me, like, we can go to the basketball games together. And in my head, I was like, nah, F that. I ain't doing that. But I ain't about to give 20 years, damn near 10 years, 15 years of my life to just sit down and watch other people do what I want to do. Like, I'm not doing that. Not me. And that's the type of person I am. Like, I'm not going for that. I don't settle for less. I believe in myself and I believe in my ability. So I had a plan. And the plan was, when I go to this school, I'm going to walk out Division I scholarship basketball player. And that's what I did. And, at first I had to become a team manager. But before that, I had to, earn my stripes. I was working out constantly in that summer before my freshman year. My freshman year, I was working out constantly, going to play at the recs with the non sports athletic people, like non-people who are on teams. And I was making a name for myself at URI. Don't worry, I ain't lying about that, because I could get people on this camera and they'll let you know. I was a killer. I was looking for anybody, and I was just hooping, dominating. After that, the head manager for the URI team came there, and I figured I would be my foot in the door. I asked if I wanted to try out. He told me to my face, I'll never make the team. I should give up on my dream. I was like, damn. In my head, I'm like, damn, that hurts. But I was like, I gotta find a way to get my foot in the door. So I kind of convinced him to let me be a manager. So I became a manager my freshman year for the team. And because I love the game so much, it don't matter if you're younger than me or older than me. I love the game so much. I study the game. I work on my game. I like teach people how to work on their game. I just love to play basketball. Everything about the game, I'm in love with the game. And so I ended up making a name for myself there as a team manager. It's becoming one of the best because I started working out my teammates, my friends, my teammates. I was working them out. And the coaches was liking what I was doing, and I was working myself out. And then I was learning. I was asking questions, and I was just wanting to get better. As a team manager, you don't get paid. So I'm giving 4 hours of my time, to be in the gym to watch a practice. And for anybody else, that's probably like, damn, I would never do that. But for me, that was the best thing in my life. I'm watching high-level basketball players, top 50, what I'm saying? ESPN top 100 players, high school players coming into my school. I'm watching them. I'm getting to see how they play. I'm getting to evolve with the game. Because coming from a small state to Division One, that's and it's a mid-major, almost high major, like that's a big jump. So, I had to learn a lot, and I learned it fast. And at first, I wasn't ready at first, but then I became ready. And so, I kept working. That next year, my sophomore year, I made the team. It was top 25 in the country. I made the team. That right there, like that's a hard feat to do. Especially as I wasn't a preferred walk-on, from the mud. Like I tried out, made the team, got it from the mud, got up in there. And just like that, I kept working. Never went home, right in the summers. Never went home for Christmas, never went home for Thanksgiving. And I was living right there. For 4 years straight, I stayed at URI. I never went home. And at URI, it's like 40, 50 minutes from my house. But I stayed at school. I was disciplined enough. I didn't cheat the game. Because I was a walk-on in the summers, I never had to stay for summer workouts. But I chose to stay. And the only way that I could stay is, I had to pay for room and board. And I had to finesse that by getting a job. So I had to become a janitor for my room and board to be free. So I became a janitor, and I was freaking cleaning bathroom stalls, dorm rooms from 5 o'clock in the morning to like 12, then going to practice for 2 hours. And then after practice, going back to work for 3 more hours because it's an 8-hour shift. And then I'm working on my game. And then on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, I'm going to my strength and conditioning coach back home, Uncle Just. Shout out Uncle Just. Tuesday and Thursdays, I'm going to a track coach to get my speed and agility. So I'm doing that every single day. And then finally, when I get to my senior year, I get a Division One scholarship. I become a scholarship player. And so, fast forward out of that, I graduate. It's smooth, and it was one of the greatest experiences and one of the greatest challenges and one of the greatest accomplishments in my life. And that's brought me this far. And I've been able to do things that I put my mind to. Same thing. I always said I was going, meet Devontae Frager, play with him, and go against him, and it happened. I always said I was going to be playing in them one-on-one things, and it's happening. So I have a lot of pride, but it's not even pride. I wouldn't even call it pride, but it's like, I'm happy for the opportunity that I've been blessed with coming from God to be able to, experience these things. And one thing I've learned now, like, there's a lot of good and a lot of bad that comes with it. And shout out to D. Frager for letting me know that, like, with this YouTube stuff and all that, there's a lot of good and there's a lot of bad that comes with it. And, I learned a lot of lessons. Sometimes people ain't as genuine as they say they are, and business is business. And I understand that. And sometimes, I come from a cloth where if might be promoting somebody, I don't gotta downgrade somebody else. Like, I don't need to do that. I'm not a promoted individual without having to hurt somebody else. But, it is what it is. Life is life. That's what it is. And, I learned that. And, now I experienced my first whatever. people hating whatever on me and clowning me and putting me on the biggest social media pages, but you know, someone told me, man, bad publicity is good publicity. So thank you, you know what I'm saying? But just know it's not over. I'm coming back. I'm hungry. I'm actually more hungry than I ever was. I got this same type of energy and it's back. I'm back to working out every day. I'm back to getting shots up. I'm lifting, running, everything. I'm challenging myself, you know what I'm saying? Playing in leagues, playing ball, hosting open runs. A lot of stuff is happening, you know, and it's going to be a lot more traveling too. But I had to take a step back. And now I see how things are with this, how everybody is. Like I said, I ain't got no problem with nobody. It's just I come from a different type of cloth. I come from nothing, you know. I come from, my family's not from here. Different type of values, West Africans, you know. We got different type of values, so, you know, whatever I say, you know, is genuine. It will always be genuine. I don't have ulterior motives or nothing or whatever. So, you know, it's fine, it's cool, it's great. I learned a lot of lessons, especially with my ones. Like, I ain't a bad player, so, you know, I'm only gonna get better. Like, you can see from my game, I'm pretty skilled, right hand and left hand. You know, I can play defense, so, you know, like I said, the better man wins those days, but I'm coming. And I've been put in a light, and I have opportunity, and I'm going to seize this moment. And for those of you that are watching, that are with me, we're going to seize this moment. And I'm going to come out on top. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys understand that I'm back. I'm ready. Just, you know, reminders, subscribe to this channel, like this video. Thank you for listening. I really appreciate you because you didn't have to listen, but thank you for listening. Like I said, man, it's time. It's really time. Demand access. Write your own destiny. Right? I made my own story and I'm continuing to write it. So it's coming. Just let you know, I got 3 videos coming out that I haven't dropped, that I recorded. I got my video, my trip to Africa. I played in a celebrity pro basketball game, and I did a celebrity golfing tournament. So make sure you're tuning in. It's gonna be great. Subscribe to this channel. Like I said, I got more stuff on the way. I got more things for you guys, and thank you for tuning in. Love y'all. Demand access. Will Leviton. We here. We're here to stay. Thank you for watching.